Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the land of my forefathers. Now unfortunately, the native Welsh will be a minority in their own country within the next 15 to 20 years. And why? It's due to the immigration levels into this country. Now I'm not a slick career politician. I've entered politics late in life, on a point of principle. I actually believe that if you are a politician representing the British nation today, you have to have three core values: honesty, openness, and the courage of your convictions to stand up and say what needs to be said in defence of this country. Now unfortunately, ladies and gentlemen, we all know the vast majority of our politicians today fail in that respect. Now there's something wrong in our society today when the most vulnerable and the elderly fail to get the full social services that they require. And why? It's due to the population growth of this country, ladies and gentlemen. 3 million immigrants came in under Labour. Additionally, we know there's a further 500,000 still waiting to be processed, and we all know there's up to 1 million illegal aliens in Great Britain today. Well, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to work out, ladies and gentlemen, that if you continually invite 200,000 people into this country year in, year out, who have the right to go onto the benefit welfare state system from day one, and the housing list, and not just that individual, but every member of their family, then you can understand why we can no longer maintain the welfare state bill in its present form. And if you invite 200,000 people into this country every year, you have to obviously build the infrastructure and the homes to support those people. Now there's a young man in my street, he's only 25. And he has to find and do 3 part-time jobs to earn sufficient income to provide for his young married family. And why? Because there's no longer a manufacturing base in this country for the semi-skilled. And what few jobs are available are taken by migrant workers. Now that's not racism, ladies and gentlemen, that is fact. And in my district of Swansea East, we have 5,419 children below the poverty line. Well, I make no bones about it, ladies and gentlemen, and I say charity starts at home. And before we help the rest of the world, we have to eradicate poverty in Great Britain. Now, Labour lied to us about weapons of mass destruction. They lied to us about the immigration figures. And after 13 years in power, they nearly bankrupted this country, and we're still feeling the effects today. The Conservatives, they promise you a referendum, but we all know it will not be delivered. So I say vote for UKIP, and not for yourself, but for your grandchildren. Thank you very much. Diolch yn fawr.